Welcome back to Poetry and Police. Remember to subscribe and share my videos. Click that notification bell. Give the video a thumbs up. Now, today, there was an incident that happened a day or two ago where a female officer was trying to arrest a civilian, a female, and there was an altercation in which, and this video has been circulating on social media around to the whole Jamaica, and people have their opinion, have been expressing their opinions about the video, about the police women's behavior, and also about the civilians' behavior. Some people are getting it right and some people are getting it wrong, and that's why some people need to keep their mouth shut if they does not understand policing and then they do not know the laws of Jamaica. And you see, it comes down to, people who do not know their rights. But you know what? So friends of mine have been calling me about it, asking me my opinion, my honest opinion about the video, what transpired and what do I think about the video. So as a result of that, I am coming forward to express my opinion about the video and how I see it. Alright, so let us go into the video, watch the video to see what happens first. I'm going to show you a part of the video. Then I will express my opinion as relates to this video. So watch.
Mommy, video. Stop and confirm, please. Mommy, go into the vehicle. You call them anytime. Go into the vehicle. Mommy, say go. That's what I'm saying. You're going to the vehicle. Okay. Go into the vehicle. No, go in on the vehicle. Leg off of me ear. Mommy, why is that? She don't know right now. She leg off of me ear. Go into the vehicle. Mommy, go into the vehicle. Mommy, relax. Leg off of me ear. She asked me so. Mommy, who want to know what? Officer. Just go in the vehicle. No, but she, mommy. If you put up his arm. Leg off, mommy. Mommy, stop it, mommy. Mommy, here. No, here, in the morning, go. Stop it, man. Hello, she come out and she say, just relax
Nobody. Go in that vehicle. Go in that vehicle.
Hey, officer, just release her here.
Release some of my shot
I want you to arrest. I'm in the time. She have for clothes. I want you, miss. Now you come from the
Go in that vehicle.
Go in the vehicle. You come trouble me first.
No, people, the video is longer, but I am not even going to play any more of this atrocity. The disrespect to law and order, trust me, of the Jamaican society nowadays. If you people observe closely, that everybody in the background is telling this woman to behave herself. Everybody in the background is telling this woman to behave herself and stop assaulting the police woman. Now, I hear people saying that police woman was fighting woman. This is not a fight. What the police woman was doing is trying to effect an arrest. And clearly this woman put down her foot that she was going to resist the policewoman at all costs. She was going to assault the policeman at all times. She was going to disrespect the Jamaica Constabulary Force, disrespect the woman in a uniform. And that she going to show scant regards to law and order as it exists in Jamaica. No, if this was my mother, trust me, I wouldn't even talk to her again. She couldn't even see my face again to embarrass me in this regard and to embarrass law and order in this regard. No, people are saying a whole lot of things about the policewoman wrong and the policewoman this and the policewoman that. Where did the policewoman went wrong? Now, as it relates to training, I would say that the policewoman needs more training in the apprehension of an accused or a suspect, and that she was not I mean, she in trying to arrest this woman, that she was significantly, she was at a loss where in terms of that, because the woman, you clearly can see that the woman is stronger than her by far, and the woman was overpowering her, and that's the reason why she could not arrest this woman, and therefore, and then you can derive from the fact that the policewoman needs more physical training in order how to physically apprehend somebody, and that is not even on her, because she was not trained properly. People of Jamaica, you can see on this video that the police woman was not trained properly. She's not trained how to effectively arrest somebody who is fighting her like this. She was not trained with the proper skills how to take down somebody and put them to the ground and arrest them. That is where she's lacking. And let me tell you, in all of this, as far as I'm concerned, she did not disrespect the job. She did not let down the Jamaica Constabulary Force. If you are making an arrest, make that arrest at all cost. And what I respect about this policewoman mostly, she did not at any time pull her firearm and attempt to use it. She was barely trying to use the force necessary to arrest this woman. But this is where she went wrong, and this is where the other policeman went wrong. And before I even talk where the other policeman went wrong, is that the Jamaica Constabulary Force, Jamaica as a whole, know that we are changing our constitution and we are making new laws and new rules, that we revisit the law as it relates to male police arresting and searching female accusers or female suspects. Because that is what is happening here, that the man is afraid to come forward and even touch the woman because of these rules. Understand, people? But if that was me, I don't care about rules. I would have been in here assisting woman a long time ago. I don't care. Because obviously this is a woman who has no control and who has no behavior whatsoever. This woman is a tegereg, all corrosion with that kind of behavior, to disrespect police in that fashion. But this is where the police went wrong. The man police went wrong. Brother, once somebody is resisting arrest in that form, you use the force necessary to subdue. You hear me? So what is the word? To subdue the suspect. Subdue the suspect. Where is the baton? I will ask it again, police officers. Where is the baton? Because at this point, the baton should have been taken out a long time ago when she's resisting and fighting the policewoman. The male police took too long to come and assist. Secondly, where is the baton? Every police vehicle should be armed with a baton. A matter of fact, every police officer out there on patrol should have one of those batons on them. Where is the baton? Because once she's behaving in this way, you have to subdue her with the force necessary. And trust me, if I did mean a situation like that, the button start wheel long time pan knee and elbow and ankle and foot all about the place. Because when me done batter that, me and tell you that, when me done, because me do what you call it batteration, and when I'm finished subduing her with the force necessary, with the force that is needed to subdue a suspect like that, nothing but some licks with the button all over in places that will not cause any broken bones, or in places that will not cause any fatal injuries. You draw for the button and you lick her pan her buttocks, and you lick her in her knee them, and you lick her pan her foot them, and you lick her pan her hand them. You subdue her, because clearly she's very violent and resisting and assaulting the policewoman. She's fighting the policewoman. The policeman is arresting her and she's fighting the policewoman. And she insists on fighting the policewoman and insists that she's not going in the vehicle. Where is the baton? May I ask again, where is the baton? The baton. Why is the baton not being used? Why is the baton was not in the police car? That is the question, and I am asking police officers, where is the baton? This woman have no regard for law and order in Jamaica, and people like these make Jamaican police department look bad and make police look wanting. Now, in the whole ordeal, I observed that the policewoman did something wrong by biting the woman. And that is where the police officer went wrong, by biting this woman. But we are all humans. Adrenaline in Russia, we all caught up in a situation because it was a very fragile situation. It was a situation that the police woman could have easily lost her cool at any time and shoot her. May I tell you that? But I believe that she acted professional, bear in mind the type of training that she has, that she was not trained to effectively complete an arrest with a person of the physical strength of this woman. And I believe that not even, if you notice, not even the man could manage her. You don't see that? Even when a man got involved, he could not get the woman in the vehicle. That is how strong that woman is. So that woman could have overpowered the female police, plus the male police. I mean, I tell you, if another police was there, she could have overpowered them, see to how strong this heifer was. So that female police could not handle that woman by herself. And even when the male police got involved, she still could manage her. And this woman was adamant that she was not being arrested and she's not going in the vehicle. But why struggle with this woman? We don't struggle with prisoners. Knowing me, I don't struggle with prisoners. I was trained not to struggle with prisoners. Because the government issue with a button. And every police officer should be properly attired for duty. And when we say attired, I not talk about just clothes where you have on and your stripe on your shoulder and your boot on your foot. I am talking about your handcuff. I'm talking about your baton. Every police should go out on the street properly equipped with all the equipments for the job. Where is the handcuff? Where is the baton? That is the question that I am asking. Where is the baton? And the only part of the thing that says give them trouble because they're supposed to go out on the street equipped. But that comes back down to supervision. Because as a man running a station and police officers are being dispatched, you are to ensure that every police who is being dispatched on the road for patrol and has to deal with the general public is armed with a handcuff and armed with a baton and armed with a firearm. Because it's not every situation that a firearm can be used. So therefore, you have to have your baton for certain situations and make sure you have your handcuffed. And this is where the whole situation failed because the police officers were not properly equipped. And I'm not even going to say I'm not properly equipped. I have not seen any baton at any time during the arrest. Where is the baton? If you had a baton, she would have been subdued because when licks start reach her in her knee and her elbow them and all over her body, she had to stop. She must stop. Because that is what the baton is for. And a beat her up, you are subduing her because she's violent and she's assaulting and resisting the police. I am not even going to talk about what the amount of charges that is going to be laid on this woman. Because I know charges are going to be laid on her. Because the police here is not at fault. Yeah, me give police when them wrong. When them right. And as far as I'm concerned, this is nothing but disrespect to the uniform of the Jamaica Constabulary Force and disrespect to an officer of the state. And this woman must be given the full magnitude of the hands of justice when she goes to the court. I know that the judge is not going to ease up on her neither. Because this is total disrespect to law and order. And disrespect to the uniform of the Jamaica Constabulary Force and the members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. This woman is a charlatan. This woman is a vampire. This woman is an evil woman. This woman is a wicked woman. This woman is a very indisciplined woman who have no regard for law and order. And it's people like this in our society raising children. And if the mother is like that, can you imagine the children that she raised? But then again, I hear somebody in the background say, Mommy, talking, say, Mommy, stop. So what kind of example is she setting for her daughter if that was her daughter? Huh? But in all of this, I believe that the police tried the best they can in effecting the arrest of this woman. I don't know what happened prior to seeing this video, what happened, what led to all of this. But the fact of the matter is, the policewoman was pointing out to you clearly that you are being arrested. You have been told that you are being arrested, but yet you chose to resist and assault police officers and fight police officers and disrespect the police officers in their uniform, which, trust me, behaviors like these is not tolerated, should not be tolerated in Jamaican society, because it's behaviors like these leads to other criminal activities in Jamaica. Just simple behaviors like these. Simple disrespect to the police like that. Because nobody seems to have respect for police officers anymore. It's like police officers can't tell a man, say, yo, you are being arrested, without people being violent. And again, officer, I don't know your name, but I respect you for the level of force that you use and the level of constraint that you use to a certain point during this ordeal. You did not touch your firearm at any time to try and shoot this woman, and I respect you for that. You used the force that was warranted, physical force, which you were no match for this woman, for this bull. You were no match for that heifer, because she could have outfought you and that male police officer. She actually did. But where was the baton? So now the authorities in this case must be looking at this from that point of view, that police officers are going out on the street without being properly equipped for duty. And that is what it comes back down to, supervision. And I hope we learn something from this. Because these supervisors at these stations, frankly, I will say this to you, that they are not supervising anybody. Police are just allowed to do what they feel like. It's not like in my day when I am touching the road and the sergeant at Seaview Garden will say, where's your baton? Because a police should always be equipped with a baton and a handcuff and their firearm, whatever they're carrying, either a rifle or a handgun. You can't go out on the street without the proper equipment to carry out your duties. Where is the baton? If I even in the car trunk, if you don't have a new button, me know so the big wooden button them still exist. And once people are so aggressive and so disrespectful and so resisting to the police and fighting police officers by resisting arrest in that fashion, then the baton should be brandished. And proper licks should be branded and part of the body that causes people to be subdued. People, when I was a young police officer, my first arrest was a assault OGB. I remember a man assaulted his wife. Young police, my first arrest, let me tell you this. And when we went for this man, he was living in Waterford and he ran from Seaview Gardens and went to Waterford. And I remember the wife brought us to Waterford and I prepared a warrant. I collected the statement and prepared a warrant instantly. And I remember Constable Daly was there with me. Yes, man, rerun. And we went to Portmore. Mr. Detective Corporal Salmon was there too, and we went to Portmore. To the house where the wife caught us, and we went for him and we had a warrant. I was armed with my warrant. First, young police. Ready. Arrest this man. Try to arrest this man. Now this man became as violent like this woman here. And when he started the violence, I was ready because we were equipped. And I went for that button. And yes, man, and we did give it to him all over his body. Not on part of his body to broke any bones or to render him or to cause any fatal injuries to him. But we did work on the foot and the ankles and the hands to proper subdue him. And as bad as him was, Batten subdued him. And I was not a big policeman. I was 135 pounds. You understand me? And force and strength could never manage that man. A licks manage him. Because at the time when we say the queen, the button is the queen subject. That is what the queen give us. That is what we were given to use on people to subdue them. Not the fist, not the foot, not teeth. In this case where the policewoman bit her. Because if you use your foot on a man, that's assault. If you use your fist on him, and somebody is assault. If you bite them, is assault. But if you use the button, then it's completely justified because that is the tool given to subdue people. So I'll ask this question again, supervisors at Spanish Town. Supervisors for these police officers, where is the baton? Where is the baton? I will ask that again. Where is the baton? The baton helped me in my case to subdue my suspect. If she had a baton, if this police officer had a baton, that woman would have been subdued long time ago without you even have to bite her. Or make it look like so you and she a fight. An arrest is not a fight. So therefore an arrest should never ever look like a fight. An arrest supposed to look like the police is on top. And when somebody is resisting, you know no fighting without you draw for the button. And you cause the relevant bodily harms until the suspect is subdued. You know, stop, use the button until them say, oh God, please officer, stop now, me done. Me have to behave now. That is when the button stop, drop. That is when lick stop, drop. When then decides, oh, enough now, me done now, me done fight now. Oh God, officer, yeah, you know have to lick me again, officer, me a come in the vehicle. That is when lick fi stop, drop. That is not abuse. That is subduing a violent suspect or a violent accused. Because this is what the law says. Use the button. So where was the baton? I mean, ask it again. Where was the baton? Female police, you have done a good job because you were even better than the male police on the scene because you were trying to handle the situation as best as you can. But you were not as strong enough to manage this one. And the only fault I see with you there that adrenaline rush that you started to bite in the woman, which we know that was a no. That is where you lost it. Understand? And you lost it when you got assistance. You shouldn't have lost it there. And if you had a button, you don't have a bite that the woman there. You just drop the car skin in the proper parts and the proper way, which is recommended by law. So now people are talking and they don't know nothing about policing and they don't know how to effect an arrest. And they could have not done better than what the policewoman had done. So I am not going to write off this policewoman. But at the same time, lack of proper equipment is what led to all of this. And lack of proper equipment is why this ordeal was drawn out for such a long time. Because trust me, once she started resisting and started grabbing up your clothes, the button should have started flinging pan already. The male police should have come around with a button already and start put it on pan her. Put it on pan her without warning. And all the muscle spots, all the spots to cramp her up. So she stopped fight the police and beg, do, all right officer, do me a come. You know, stop drop lick until she's subdued. She is subdued. Trust me. Because that is how I handle situation. That is how I would have handled it. And that is the way it should have been handled. Button fear drop lick a skin. Once somebody is violent and resisting and assaulting police, they must be subdued. According to law, they must be subdued. Because let me tell you this now. When an arrest is being made, the arrest have to make. And there's no two way about the arrest. You are come pan stretcher. I are come with 2 broken bones. I are come with some good liquor your skin. But you are coming. Because I am not leaving you. That is the type of police I was, you know. You can't take me prisoner for me. And if me come arrest you, no matter how you fight, you are come. If me have to drag you to station, if I have to drag you on station on the ground go station, you are going to the station because once me come to arrest you, you could have resisted your buck, you are reach. If you have to get 2 broken foot for reach, you are going to reach. Because my actions would have been justifying. I am telling you that. Step up, police. Make sure so you have an equipment to go out on the street so you can handle situations like these. Stop going out on the street without no proper equipment. The button is necessary for situations like this. So you should have had a button and a button should have been involved in the situation before it had prolonged so far. That is all I am saying.